unlikely hero, a great-grandmother whom risks jail for her grandsons. In a very quiet town, situated between tall oak trees and manicured lawns, lived a woman named Edna, a free-spirited 92-year-old great-grandmother, known for her fiery independence and deep love for her family. Her days were filled with the simple pleasures of tending to her organic garden, baking sweet potato pies, blueberry pies, and doting on her 5 daughters and their children. On a beautiful summer's evening, Edna found herself in the midst of preparing a special birthday feast for her twin great-grandsons Jack and Jimmy. The boys were turning 12, and Edna had promised them a big birthday bash, one which they'd never forget. As she stood over the sizzling stove, in the hot summer's heat, frying batch after batch of golden chicken legs, she realizes that she was running low on cooking oil. Now, most women Edna's age would have picked up the phone and asked one of their 5 daughters or a friend or a family member to run to the store, but not Edna. With a stubborn determination typical of her generation, she grabbed her walker and shuffled out the door towards the neighborhood grocery store. Inside the store, Edna made a beeline for the cooking oil aisle. She spotted the bottle, a 92-ounce bottle, just what she needed to ensure there were enough crispy chicken legs for all the guests. Without a second thought, she slipped the bottle into her handbag for safekeeping and immediately headed towards the exit. But an act of fate, it seemed, had other plans for Edna that day. Janet, the sharp-eyed store clerk, noticed Edna's bold heist and rushed over to stop her. "Ma'am," said Janet, "you need to pay for that oil," she said, politely, extending her hand. Edna, caught red-handed, felt a surge of defiance. Instead of complying with Janet, the store clerk, she swung her walker at her, knocking her off balance, and made a swift exit out the store. Janet, undeterred, called the police immediately. As Edna hurried towards the waiting taxicab, her heart raced with adrenaline. She had nearly made her escape, when suddenly, a police car pulled up, blocking her path. 2 officers approached cautiously, but Edna was having none of it. She wielded her cane like a sword, attempting to fend off the officers, but they quickly overpowered her and brought her under control. In the back of the police car, Edna sat with a mixture of pride and defiance. When questioned about the stolen oil, she replied with a twinkle in her eyes, "I'm old enough to do whatever the heck I want to." In the back of the police car, Edna sat with a mixture of pride and defiance. When questioned about the stolen oil, she replied with a twinkle in her eyes, "I'm old enough to do whatever the heck I want to." She says, "Steal, stole, stolen, whatever you guys want to call it. My great-grandsons needed a proper birthday party, not just bag juice and chips like their friends. A birthday party must be big, expensive, loud, talk of the town. We only live once now, officers. Did you?" The officers couldn't help but smile at Edna's spunk. Though they had a job to do, they escorted her to the station and charged her with theft, much to the amusement of the local community, who had heard of Edna's escapade. At the courthouse, Edna's daughters rallied around her, a mix of embarrassment and admiration in their eyes. They spoke of Edna's love for her family and her determination to make every occasion special, even if it meant bending the rules a bit. So, in the end, Edna was sentenced to community service and fined for her daring incident. But the judge, moved by her story, also ordered that she be allowed to attend her great-grandson's birthday party, a gesture that brought tears to Edna's eye. As we've come to another ending, we hope that you all are enjoying our stories. We are glad you were able to join us. We thank you, as always, for watching. Please, remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. See you next time.